Hi Virgos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's from my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering your weekly for November 21st till the 27th, as you probably saw in the thumbnail and in the title. All right, so what is going on in the sky astrologically for all of us this week? Okay, so starting on November 22nd, we are starting Sagittarius season. Woo woo. So we're shifting from fixed water Scorpio, deep, dark, intense feelings, as we probably all went through in some way, shape, or form, and shifting into Sagittarius season, which is mutable fire. So it's going to feel more lighthearted, a little more like, we can breathe. And you may start to feel that kind of transition, or maybe you've already started feeling that, especially with like holiday stuff around the corner. It just feels like a different vibe. I'm pretty sure all of you can kind of tell. It's like, yeah, it's a little bit of different vibe now from like Scorpio season. Okay. Then the next day on November 23rd, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. So this new moon does feel more lighthearted. It does feel a little bit more positive, I would think. And I think that it's going to bring new experiences into our lives. And these experiences that we go through or will be experiencing in these next few weeks ahead are going to bring us lessons or wisdom, knowledge, information, and teach us like a different side of life. Maybe give us a different way of thinking, and maybe, you know, some of you could be traveling very soon, or you're going into some kind of new adventure. But either way, we're going to be experiencing something new in these next few weeks, or maybe this week exactly. Okay, then on the same day we have Jupiter in Pisces going direct, and Jupiter will be in Pisces until December 20th, I believe, and then it's going back into Aries. So we have about like a month-ish for it to be in Pisces, which I think will be beautiful because it's going to expand and bring a lot more compassion, love, imagination, dreams, creativity, and even though it is your opposite sign, but I do feel like overall Jupiter does really well in Pisces, okay? Just like it would in Sagittarius and Cancer. So it's just gonna be better energy. It's gonna feel good. Maybe people will be in better moods, or it's gonna definitely bring some gifts and some opportunities our way, okay? Then we have Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to any of you who are in the US and celebrate. Hopefully you'll get to spend some time with friends or family, or you get some days off work, school, or at least you get to leave work or school earlier this week. Okay. All right. So that is all for this week. Next week, we'll be covering the last few days of November and then December, the last month of the year, which is crazy, okay? And by the way, if you see me kind of like bouncing up and down a little bit, it's because I'm on an exercise ball and I'm just kind of testing it out to see if it's comfortable or not, instead of my other chair, because I've heard it's kind of like good for you, so just ignore that. I'm just kind of seeing how it feels, and it actually feels really cool. No, indoor voice. I saw some video on Instagram of this girl trying to train her dog, kind of look like Nala, to not bark that loud inside. She's like, indoor voice. And then it kind of just went, roof. Hey, shh, indoor voice. Stop it, okay? Be good. I don't know if it's gonna work, but anyways, okay. So we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. And I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. Also, if you want to follow me on my Instagram or TikTok, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes, and my second channel on YouTube, Nicloves XO. Everything always linked below. And also have my poetry book now out and available on Amazon if you're interested. And yeah, so let's carry on, guys. All right, so I'll have the link to the extended below. Let's get into your health, career, work, finances, and then love, dating, romance, or relationships, or just a relationship in general in your life. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your health for this week, Virgos, I feel like you could actually be losing some weight, or you're losing some water weight. Maybe you are kind of doing some kind of detox, or you were maybe prior to this week doing some kind of detox, or maybe you've been kind of emotional and so you haven't been as hungry. I also see like some of you could be doing some kind of cleanse. Maybe you are going into the sauna or steam room a lot, and that is like helping you shed off like, you know, water weight that maybe you were holding on to. Okay. I also see like you could be investing, or you're getting like some kind of like steamer, or like facial steamer, or like humidifier, or what are those called, like air purifiers or something, which I know is probably really common during this season when it's starting to get colder and the air is a little more drier. We have the heater running more often. It's been very cold this week here. It's like literally like 28 degrees. It's crazy. I'm not used to it, but I like it. It's cool. All right, so yeah, you could be investing in some kind of humidifier, purifier, air purifier, something like that, or you're going into like the steam room, the sauna. It feels really good. I also see that you could be a little bit emotional maybe this week, and you're kind of like releasing or letting go of like an old way of feeling, how you felt about yourself, and seeing yourself in a different way possibly. Okay, but I feel like you could be like releasing, letting go. Maybe you're peeing a lot, or you're showering a lot more than usual this week for whatever reason, or you're trying your best not to drink as much or not eat as much before Thanksgiving because you're gonna grub or go ham probably at Thanksgiving dinner or something. Okay, so when it comes to your finances or career, work, finances in this area of life, it feels like things are going to be going your way for the most part, or they're going to be fair. So if you had some like legal situations or documents, paperwork, things that you had to sign off on, or contracts, deals, maybe this is the week where it actually gets finalized, or you get the response, you get the answer, you get the verdict, and it actually is fair or is favorable. It goes in your way, or at least it's fair, and you're like, okay, fine, I'm okay with that. I also see that you could be talking about something or expressing an idea, maybe giving like a presentation, or sending out an email or a phone call, and you spoke your piece and it kind of came out perfectly how you wanted it to, or you had a final, an essay or a dissertation or some kind of paperwork, or paper you had to write, and it came out really nice. It came out exactly how, or better than what you would have imagined. And it does feel like you may have to find a good balance of your words, or how you express or how you communicate your ideas or your thoughts this week when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, where like it comes off like you do care and you're not just being selfish about what you're presenting or doing, and so that it does, others do accept and agree with you, if that makes sense. And there could be a Libra in your life that maybe you're working with or go to school with, or is your study buddy, teacher, tutor, okay? And this person's trying to help you. I think they're helping you with your words, with your speech, or with your communication possibly. And they're helping you so that you can relate your ideas and what you have going on into others as well. So that is for that. All right, so then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, relationships, or just a relationship in general in your life, on your side we have the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and Ace of Swords. All right, so some of you can definitely have water in your chart, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have Temperance, Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it definitely could be Sagittarius, maybe, or another fire sign like Aries, Leo, but it definitely stronger feels Sagittarius energy, or could also maybe be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though, could be any sign like I always say to you guys. Maybe it could just be the energies person is embodying or playing out at this time, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those, okay? Okay, so what is going on here? I kind of feel like you might be assisting someone, or you might be the help that this other person needs this week, or didn't know that they needed, and you help kind of be the voice of reason, or you help clear something up for them, or you help them find a solution, or you're like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense, like you need to do this, or wait, like didn't you hear this, didn't you read this? So you may kind of help bring some clarity into this person's life, or help them see through some kind of illusion, or maybe something that was kind of really stressing them out, or causing them some fears, doubts, worries, okay? And you're doing this because you care about them, you love them, or they're your best friend, or they're your partner, or like someone that you love, you care about, and you see them struggling and you're gonna want to ease their pain, or you know how you can help. You're like, oh, you know what? This person's struggling with this. I know how I can help. I can do my part. Let me lend a hand. And it's definitely gonna help because maybe they were not able to see something or get to that like solution because they were so stuck in like a certain way of thinking. But you, coming from like an outsider's point of view, you were able to point out or connect the dots for them in a way that maybe they didn't think about. So you kind of help them with something. Okay, so this could definitely be someone that you're connected to romantically, although it doesn't have to be. I feel like this person could be someone who is really wise, very smart, but sometimes maybe can be too smart for their own good, where like they can sometimes not think of other ways because, like when you're, like too smart for your own good sometimes, like that kind of energy. This person could be a teacher, professor, or they love knowledge, they love to be self-taught or, learn things. Maybe they're into traveling and adventures, or they love to, learn about different cultures and traditions, languages around the world as well, okay? But they could be going through a lot of stress or maybe really tired, really drained when it comes to like work or school, or they got a lot of responsibilities, duties, obligations that are kind of weighing them down at this time. And there's just something that they're not seeing, but you're going to be able to see it for them, but you're going to be able to say it or express it or help them in a very compassionate, sweet way that makes their day or helps clear something up for them. So maybe they didn't even ask for your help, but you saw where you could help them and you stepped in at the perfect time, and it really like made a big difference for them. So there may be an important conversation. You have a new idea or something that you're going to relate to them and share with them that's going to help clear something up for them or help them see the truth through something that was causing them a lot of worry, a lot of stress. Okay? And maybe it's something that you just know or you saw, you read, you heard, but it's going to be exactly what they needed to hear to help them. Okay? So let's continue on and extend it to get more information to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, and maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.